This should be a sad song, but it doesn't feel right. This should be a sad song about a man who died tonight. This should be a sad song about a good friend of mine. This should be a sad song about a man out of time. This should be a sad song, but I couldn't find the voice. This should be a sad song, but there doesn't seem a choice. I should be singing with anger in my soul. Don't know what to say, but your story must be told. This should be a sad song about the things that I've seen. He was full of hope, full of dreams. A bleeding man disappearing to the night. Pumped full of false hope that left no room to fight. This should be a sad song, but I couldn't find the voice. This should be a sad song, but there doesn't seem a choice. I should be singing with anger in my soul. Don't know what to say, but your story must be told. I should be telling about the hurt we felt inside, but I want my words to tell of love and tell of pride. This should be a sad song, but time has done pain. As I write these lines in words, he lives again. This should be a sad song, missed you through the years. This should be a sad song, but I don't believe in tears. From the closing news, you know the king was doomed to fall. But the ripples that you've left touched us one and all. This should be a sad song, but I couldn't find the voice. This should be a sad song, but there doesn't seem a choice. I should be singing with anger in my soul. Don't know what to say, but your story must be told. the ripples that you've left touched a swan.
Okay, silly o'clock in the morning. If I move the head torch away, you can just see sun's about coming up. Not sure if you can see that, but the moon's out there. Top of the car, full of frost. If I do that, you'll be able to see it. Sticks. Bag, big heavy bag today, it's winter. And if I adjust my light right, the gate up to start of Offa's Dyke, well, it's not start of Offa's Dyke, but it's Offa's Dyke path to Hatterall Hill. So I'm going to go and take some photos of the sun coming up, which is happening over there if I move my head out the way. Anyway, packing it away. Okay, it's 2nd of January and I'm on the way up to Hatterall Hill. It's probably about 3/4 of an hour before sun up, so I'm hoping to be at the trig point, take some photos, because it looks like it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous morning, and in 24 hours I shall be hitting 50. Rather shocked to have got there. Oh, I think the camera's struggling in the cold. First trig point on Hatterall Hill, and it's looking absolutely stunning up there. There's the trig point. Sun's going to come up over that direction. There's Skirrid just below the moon. Sugarloaf over there. Abergavenny, lights in the distance, and I'm being kept company by some ponies. It's probably about -2, something like that. I'm going to wander up to Hatterall Hill, which is top of that flat bit you can see in the distance, and I've also brought tripod and camera up here to take some photographs of that, which is absolutely stunning. My camera's struggling because it's so cold at the moment. If I do that, yeah, you can just about see the pattern in the sky, which is staggeringly gorgeous. Anyway, I'm going to take some still photography now with trusty old Nick on. I'm still up here, still waiting for the sun to come up. But it is astonishingly lovely up here. As you look at the pink clouds jotting around, we haven't had a day like this for a good couple of months. So I'm making the most of the first walk of 2019. And I do have to check. I'm sure the sun is due up at 8:20, and I think it must be now at about 10 past, so I'm hoping it pops out soon before I freeze to death. And I'm not sure if you'll pick this up on the video, but there's a trail of a plane up there. Moon is just up there, not sure if that'll be visible, and there's a plane flying towards the sun over there. And is that going to come back into focus? Yeah, Skirrid over there, and the Sugarloaf. A little stone at the top of Hatterall Hill, and sun well and truly up now. Still cold around here. I'm being kept company by a couple of ponies, and I'm starting to see the other ridges now as I climb higher. So I'm heading over that way and see how far I get. Still mist in the valley, still looking great. Further along the path, and I've got to show a video of this. This is just absolutely breathtaking. Hay on Way in the distance. Don't know if I'll get there. It's quite a long way, and I've only brought limited supplies of water. But I'll certainly go down as far as well, Longtown there, which is called Longtown because it's quite long and it's a town. There's Englandshire. Not sure if I can get picked up or not. I might end up doing something like taking the bus back into Abergavenny. I have to wait and see. I don't even know if there is a bus in Longtown. Or I might go down to Santoni Priory and have a scone in the Priory shop and wait to see if I can get a lift from someone. But it is just, what a morning. 2nd of January, 49 and 364 days, and just standing here in awe. What a place to live. This is the little crossing point on the Offa's Dyke. You can choose to go to Santoni or to Longtown, or carry on the Beacons Way. Santoni Priory is in the dip there. You can follow that wall down, but it's a bit hairy. Or you can go further on and come down the side of that mountain, which is also a bit hairy, but better than going that way. Sugarloaf, and the path I've come along, and this is the best bit about being here, is when you walk through this little gap. Because it just opens up in front of you. And you get a view over Englandshire, and that's where I've come. That's Hatterall Hill, and along the ridge there. And right there is where I'm going to sit and have breakfast, looking at this view. What a great day to be out. Second trig point on the walk today, and in the distance there you can see the Cat's Back, and it's a much clearer view of why it's called the Cat's Back from this angle. It's even better when you're further along. There's a view over Santoni Priory Valley up to the other side, and there's Wynvarch and Penagadavar further on again. Sugarloaf, and the track that I've come along in the distance, and Englandshire. It's now about 10 o'clock, and there's been not a single person out on this walk today, and it's absolutely lovely to be out here. Bit of solitude. You also get to see a bit of frost on top of the trig point. I'm going that way. A little bit further along, there's a pile of stones in the distance that marks the turn-off point to Santoni Priory. And just past a couple of pile of stones there that just mark the way back down towards the Sugarloaf. And the Cat's Back in the distance that can really be seen as the Cat's Back now. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go to. I might turn off to Santoni Priory, or I might go down. I've not walked down to the Olchen Valley before, so I might drop into the Olchen Valley and go to the Cat's Back car park, which you can see the bottom there. There's a couple of white cars parked there. Or I might go to Hay Bluff, but Hay Bluff is a fair step from here. It's probably another third again the distance I've done, and I think I'm about 8 kilometres, 8 maybe 9 kilometres in as it is now, so yeah, that's a bit of a step. And I've only got about half a water bottle left, so may not go. Anyway, last look at the cat's back, and I'm carrying on. Nearing the end of the walk now. This is coming up to the highest point, 702 metres, and the day has got gradually cloudier. Sugarloaf in the distance, and the Skirrid way in the distance. So I reckon I've got about another 3/4 of an hour to an hour to go, and I've got to say I'm feeling it a bit now. Legs are tired, but I'll be glad to get to the top of this bit. It's all downhill from there. Just at the highest point of the walk, 703 metres. Cat's back over there from a different angle. I'm heading just around to the edge of this bit of the escarpment where you can see Hay Bluff in the distance, and there's Lord Hereford's Knob over there, and Winevark and Penagad of Our, and the sun breaking through the clouds, shining over towards the Sugarloaf. Anyway, knackered, about a kilometre and a half to go. Nearing the end of the walk now. Penavan in the distance, Lord Hereford's Knob, and thank God, Hay Bluff with lots of people around it. So the day has gone distinctly greyer, and I am distinctly more tired now. I've been walking for about 6 hours and my legs are feeling it, so I'm not looking forward to going down here, or even worse, down from Hay Bluff. But I got to get a move on. My lift is at 2 o'clock. Just coming up to Hay Bluff, end of the walk. All I've got is 10 minutes down the hill to a lift. This has been a tough old day. It's been fantastic. I had some wonderful photos this morning. Penavan looks interesting over there, and the only other trig point with red dragons on. But I'm tired now. Ever such a welcome sight. My lift is there with the boot open. That's Penavan on the side of the Hay Escarpment, and I've just come down from up there. This has been a hell of a long walk today. That's a belter to start 2019. Anyway, signing off.